Hi there, it's Simone. Today I would like to share a flip of my September planner. I am still in the Hobonichi Cousin A5 and I don't think that anything is going to change about that. If you like to follow me on Instagram, I am Simone over there. I'm so glad you're here. If this is your first time, I'm mainly sharing my planner journey, journaling videos, and my main goal in all of sharing all of this is to inspire you to be creative and to fill your cup in one way or another. For me right now, that is definitely creative memory keeping, journaling, planning, and knitting and crocheting as well. Okay, so I have the Hobonichi Cousin in this cover that I just purchased in the recent Hobonichi release. It is a very plain color. It's the turquoise cover with the Eric cover on cover. I have found out that Eric is a leaf and that he's an exchange student, which is super cute. And if you know, the Hobonichi covers usually come with pen loops right here and one here, and you can use them. If you stick your pen through both, you can close your notebook. The covers don't work for me like that, and I just prefer my cover to be without pen loops. It is not a big problem to take the stitching out and then slowly and gently remove this. I use double-sided tape to just close the openings and it works really well. I am using those pockets here to keep my stencils, I have purchased the Hobonichi stencil, the green one. I noticed 2 days ago that for some reason it's gone. I don't know where I left it, where I lost it. I don't take my planner outside of the house, so it must be somewhere in my house, but I don't know exactly where. I keep these printable sticky notes. These are free from Peanuts Planner Co. I got them through her Facebook group. This is a card from the Coffee Monsters. I have my daily review on there, which, to be honest, I'm not really doing right now. I have a different daily routine. I could write it down, but I'm not following a set of steps usually right now, in this moment. And then I also put all the ephemera pieces, stickers. Most of those here are from Sissy's Art Cafe. I am one of her patrons, and this is from her patron Happy Mail. And I just want to use them because trying to make a habit of using the things that I like instead of hoarding them. So this is stuff that I want to use in my planner this month and decorate. And the goal would be, ideally, that all of those pockets are empty by the end of October. These are sticky notes that I feel like are very suitable for fall. Oh, here's one of my stencils. So I have 2 of those and the green one, and one of them is missing and the green is missing. So yeah, I'm so great. These leaf sticky notes are from Coco Daisy, from a Coco Daisy kit, probably 2 years ago. I still have some left over and I think they work great for fall, so I would love to try and use those. This is a card from Sissy's Art Cafe that I used as a backdrop for an Instax photo for my husband. And then let's dive into the pages that I usually use. This overview I use for YouTube tracking and Instagram tracking, and I tried to highlight this with watercolor. Kind of didn't work because you can't really see. I use this as an index, so at the end of the month I go through and look at all the pages and see which ones I might want to refer to at a later date. I put cleaning tasks and note down when I do certain things so that I know when I need to schedule them to do them again. I have tabs from Avery right here that I use for, let me just check if I'm actually in frame, that I cut vinyl and labeled. This one says index, this one says month, There's one with weeks, and then this one is a declutter one. So the month September looked like this. This is very interesting to me because in the past, most of my other planners, I used the monthly view to decorate, and it was really pretty. I didn't really use it to work and plan from it. Now I use this as a meal planner. I put in appointments that are one-time only things, and then I also add in my work schedule. I decided to not add my hours because they often change, so I just put in the work days that I work. I add in, this is October, obviously. This is how it's set up. This is what it looks like at the end of the month. And yeah, all the things that I already know of are in here. This one is a list of food that it's kind of a brain dump list. Every time I think, oh, I would love to eat this and this and this, then I go here and put it down, and then I cross it off once I put it into my meal plan. This way I don't have to start from scratch every time. And I have found a system that works for me right now. If you are interested in the way I try to keep my recipes and I meal plan, then I will happily film a video for you. These are sticky notes that I need to transfer. They're my YouTube schedule things, and I removed them. So let's go into I need to copy them because some of them are old, but some of them still need to move on to the next month. Let's look at all the weekly spreads. This one is the first week of September. Wow, now I don't even remember when I started. In August, I think. In the middle of August, I started decorating my weekly spreads, and I really enjoy it. So this is kind of what I do every day at the end, after dinner, after everything has been put away. I sit down with my planner. I have one of those blue, what's their name? I will link them in the description box below. It's a lunch bag with my sticker books, my pens, and I take it downstairs to the couch, and then I sit down and then I journal about my day. So this is like what I definitely do every day, and it really brings me a lot of joy. So I have been trying to use up stickers. This is a Hobonichi Weeks kit from the Style Planner. Another one of those. Then this is just washi tape, some stickers, and no kit. I use watercolor to mark my work schedule. And I really, really enjoy creating these weekly spreads. I love using a kit because it's really easy to make it look cohesive, but I also love the challenge of picking washi tapes and watercolors and stickers from my huge stash that will work together and look nice. This is this week, trying the tracking thing again. I fell off in September, but there are things that I would love to track and work on really hard to get them to become habits. And so I hope I will be able to be more successful this month. I'm using these Linus Pot stickers. I love her style. I never used them because I hoard them, so I decided this month, especially with these fall themed stickers, it would be a really good opportunity to get some more use out of them. Then we have September. I have changed something for October. I will share that with you in a second. This is my September next actions list. It is all the next steps that I need to do for cleaning, my goals, being creative, everything that I want to achieve in September the next step is on here. When I cross this off and the project or the thing has more than one step, I would need to add the next step. However, as you can see, I wasn't really that successful. There's lots of crossed out. In September, I felt very stressed and exhausted in September. I'm not really sure why, because my back is better. But I still, maybe my work hours are strange. I feel like I don't have any time for myself. This is the back page of, or the first page of a monthly spread. Not monthly spread. I don't really know what I'm saying right now. Let me check. So this is end of October. You have the last day, and before the next month starts with the 1st of November, there's one blank page. And I have been using this since I started in this planner to put my YouTube schedule here. So here's a little calendar that I printed out from Pen and Alex. She's a German YouTuber and artist. And then here's my workflow. So I put down the videos that I want to film, and then each step that I need to take in order to get it uploaded to YouTube and be able to publish it, so that I can see what I still need to work on. And then there is my journaling and my lists, all the things that I need and want to do. Some pages are quite empty. I still want to go in. I think I need to do this today and fill in my currently list that I started on September 4th. I haven't really done anything to this. We changed our whole living room, moved things around so that we could have spaces for the kids to work for school. And yeah, so I was so busy that I just put down these 2 words. There's enough to remind me what happened. I don't really need to have anything to say anymore, so this page is just empty. Then I wrote some more with watercolor. At the end of the week, I often added my trackers here. Then on Sunday or Monday, I often do, or I try to do a weekly review, and I look at all the unfinished tasks, what went well, what didn't go well, and focus for next week. Then here I added another tab for this declutter list, and I will be adding more as I finish tasks. After we changed all our stuff around, I noticed that I really need to declutter, organize my stash more, and so that's what I'm working on right now. This I found when we moved stuff around, so I stuck it in here. There's notes for school, and then journaling that I don't want to share. I got some new ink samples, so I swatched them right here. Weekend goals, weekly review. I started to add weekend goals to my planner, which I saw on Anna Journaling Home Instagram story, I think, and it just made me start thinking about, sometimes I'm super annoyed at the end of the weekend that I didn't do anything creative, or I didn't do anything to relax, to refill my cup. And sitting down Friday night, Saturday morning, and thinking about the things that, what do I need to do in order to feel better about myself, to recharge, and putting them down here has really changed the way that I experience my weekends. It might not be a lot, and it might not be very time-consuming things, and things that I would probably be doing even without making this list, but by thinking about the things that I would enjoy most often helps in those times when I just senselessly would scroll Instagram or YouTube and maybe sit down and do one of those things. And it really has been great. So you will see weekend goals and weekly reviews in this planner a lot. I sewed face masks with my son. I wrote about this right here. I added the fabric in here and I actually stitched it down. Super proud about the way this turned out. And I was able to add the matching sticker from Sissy's Art Cafe. More journaling. Another one of those empty pages, which is totally fine. I wrote down who I sent a YouTube giveaway to. There's Happy Mail card in here. And then again, as I said, I felt really not stressed, but more exhausted. So the weekly memory keeping was enough. And so I didn't really write down a lot, but I wrote some things down, and that's fine for me. Ruth Bader Ginsburg died on, I think it was September 18th, might have been the 17th. Yeah, September 18th. So I just looked her up on Wikipedia because I heard about her, but I never really took the time to research. And it was quite interesting to read about her life. And I also watched the documentary about her just because it wasn't anything that I had been doing before. And it was quite educational and good. Another page of weekend goals. Weekly review, some more notes that I took for a school club that I'm leading. Then I took some notes and I wrote something down underneath. And then I didn't have any time and any energy to journal, and I just left this page blank because I want to allow myself to leave pages free without feeling guilty about that. And as you can see, so this is fountain pen, 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 this is not, but this is. Getting those ink samples and finding inks that actually work with my pens was a game changer for me for journaling with or writing with a fountain pen. I was really disappointed that I've been using fountain pens for all my life. When I was in school, we used fountain pens because that's just how it was when I went to school. And even when we were older and in high school, you didn't have to use a fountain pen anymore, but I still loved writing with a fountain pen. I used it through my university years. And then I stopped. And when I started picking them back up, it didn't feel right anymore, but now it does. And it adds another enjoyment level to the planning and journaling that I didn't think was possible. And I'm so happy about that. Here's as you can see, the weekend goals were just 3 because I really needed to catch up on all the things that I needed to do last week. So I knew that if I wanted to get all of those things done, I wouldn't have a lot of time for recreation, refilling my cup, but still I made sure that I wrote down what was most important to me so that I could focus on those. And it felt good. My weekly review, I love adding stickers on as bullet points. It's kind of like a thing. Let me flip back. There's hearts, and then there's another one. There's numbers right here. So that is something that I have started and I really enjoy. And if you know me, you know that when something works well, I really like repeating the same thing over and over again. Another piece of journaling, again, there's space, it's okay. I just wanted to write down how great I felt on Tuesday because I was able to do something in a timely manner without procrastinating on it, and I'm a notorious procrastinator, so that was such a great feeling. I was able to use up this September Sun sticker, and then I wrote down all the steps that I needed to do for my September review and October setup, and I'm right here. So I'm not done yet, but I'm slowly working towards it. Today is October 1st. I'm still great in my timeline. I made a dashboard and I'm so happy about the way this turned out. This is cut with vinyl. This is a postcard that was in my Sissy's Art Cafe Patreon envelope, and the colors just work so well. So I fussy cut the whole thing and just stuck it onto this paper. Then I have my YouTube planner right here, and then this is today. There's nothing on those pages yet. I really like kind of pre-decorating, adding some watercolor to my pages, but it's okay if there's nothing there. If I still have time before I need to leave for work today, I might do that today, or when I get back home and I need some time to relax. That's another great recuperating exercise for me. I haven't really done anything in the back except for adding this. This is in my use it up, was in my use it up stash, and it's from a, what was it? One of those grab bags from the style planner, and I added it into the week of Halloween. So this is the Monday before Halloween, and so I thought that would be a really cool place for this acetate to be. What else? I'm slowly working on reducing all those stickers. And then I added this in my last purchase from Hobonichi. I added the notebook, and I have my currently inked fountain pens, and the next page is my next actions for October, because I really like this separate from the planner. It's really hard to put this next to my weekly planning when I do, so I can take this out and do my review, flip through the pages, write everything down, go to my weekly page and have this right next to me, and transfer all the to-dos that need to go over here. And this is all the things that I would love to achieve in October. It's very detailed. And yeah, so then I also added in this October ideas. It is for all the ideas that I have during October that I need to think about more, that I just jotting down strange things that don't have anywhere else to go, and that I don't want to miss, because maybe they are really amazing ideas, and if I just dismiss them, then I will never have the opportunity to decide if it's something for me or not. And I guess that is it. I have the Cookie Monster dashboard right here. These journaling prompts that I haven't done anything with since I put them in here, but they're really cute, so it's okay. And then I have those old trackers that I haven't continued in here, and a set of book darts, which I really needed to have, and then I realized, yeah, they're okay, but I don't really need them. And that is all there is. I really still enjoy using this planner very much. I can't believe like we're already in October, and there's only 2 more months in this book, and then it's finished. So I'm on the halfway mark, and it's the right decision to use the Avec, because for 2 reasons. Because you get a new notebook or I get a new notebook when I need one, because it's so thick, but also when the itch to switch into something new and pristine is getting really, really big, this thing is done and I move on to the same thing, but new. All right. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'm really happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.